Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome back to the Rom English Podcast. I am Jennifer, and I am absolutely thrilled to be here with you today. If you are watching us on our YouTube channel, thank you for coming back.
And I am Michael. It is so good to see our community growing every day. We love reading your comments and seeing how your English is improving. Jennifer, how are you today? You look very energetic.
I feel great now, Michael, but I have to be honest, my morning didn't start very well. I had one of those brain fail moments.
Oh no, tell me everything. What happened?
Well, I woke up, and the first thing I did, which I know is a bad habit, was check my phone. I spent 30 minutes scrolling through news and social media. When I finally got out of bed, I went to the kitchen to make tea. I stood in front of the cupboard, opened the door, and completely forgot what I was looking for. I stood there staring at a box of cereal for 2 minutes, thinking, why am I here?
I think every person listening to this right now is nodding their head. We have all been there. I call that the walking into a room and forgetting why syndrome. It feels like your brain just unplugged for a second.
Exactly. It's frustrating. It makes you feel like you're losing your memory or getting old, but it's actually a sign that our brains are overwhelmed and tired.
You are right, and that is exactly why we chose today's topic, daily habits that boost your brain power. We want to help our listeners and ourselves to stop that brain fog and feel sharper, faster, and more focused.
We're going to discuss what we are doing wrong, why our brains feel slow, and then give you a very clear, easy guide to habits that will help you learn English faster and work better.
Jennifer, before we talk about the good habits, we have to look at the bad guys. What are we doing every day that makes our brains weak?
I think the biggest brain killer is multitasking. We live in a world where we think doing 3 things at once is a superpower. We listen to a podcast, answer an email, and eat lunch at the same time.
Yes, I am very guilty of this. I thought I was being a hero of productivity, but then I read the science. The brain doesn't actually do 2 things at the same time. It just switches focus very, very fast.
And every time it switches, it uses up a little bit of fuel. Imagine a car starting and stopping every 5 seconds. It uses more gas and the engine gets tired. That is what multitasking does to your mind. It makes you feel exhausted by 2 p.m.
That explains so much. Another bad habit is digital overload. We are constantly watching 15-second videos. Our brains are being trained to only pay attention for a very short time.
That's a scary thought. We are losing the ability to deep work. If we can't focus for more than a minute, how can we learn a new language or solve a difficult problem at work?
Exactly. And we also have to talk about food. Many people start their day with a sugary donut or a sweet coffee.
Guilty again. I love my morning sweets.
We all do, but sugar causes a crash. Your brain gets a big rush of energy, and then 30 minutes later, it falls. It causes inflammation in the brain cells. If you feed your brain junk, it will think like junk.
So we have multitasking, too much phone time, and bad food. It's no wonder we forget why we walked into the kitchen.
But don't worry, listeners, there is a very important word we need to learn today: neuroplasticity.
That sounds like a big scientific word. Michael, can you explain it using basic English?
Sure. Neuro means brain, and plasticity means like plastic, something you can shape and change. In the past, doctors thought that after you became an adult, your brain stopped growing. They thought you were stuck with the brain you had.
But that's not true anymore?
Not at all. Now we know that the brain is like a muscle. It changes every single day based on what you do. If you learn a new English word, your brain physically changes. It creates a new connection between cells.
That is so exciting. So even if I feel slow today, I can train my brain to be fast next month?
100% yes. It doesn't matter if you're 20 years old or 70 years old. Your brain can always build new paths. We just need to give it the right exercise and the right fuel.
Okay, Michael, let's get to the most important part. Give us the brain workout. What are the habits we should start today?
Habit 1, the power hour, or deep work. This is my number 1 rule. For 60 minutes every day, usually in the morning, Turn off your phone. Put it in another room. Do one important thing. It could be studying English grammar, reading a book, or writing a difficult report.
No music, no checking the time?
No distractions at all. At first, your brain will feel very uncomfortable. It will itch for the phone. But if you do this every day, you are training your focus muscle. You are teaching your brain how to stay on one path. Habit 2. Feed the machine.
We talked about sugar being bad. What should we eat instead?
Your brain is mostly made of fat, so you need healthy fats. Think of walnuts, avocados, and olive oil. Also, blueberries. Scientists call them brain berries because they protect the brain from stress.
I actually started eating 5 walnuts every morning. They even look like little brains, so it's easy to remember.
That's true. They're nature's sign. And don't forget water. Your brain is about 75% water. If you're even a little bit thirsty, your memory starts to fail. Habit 3. The 20-minute move.
I noticed that when I take a walk, I often get my best ideas. Why is that?
It's all about oxygen and blood flow. When you sit at a desk, your blood moves slowly. When you walk, your heart pumps more blood to your head. This releases a protein called BDNF.
BDNF? What does that do?
Think of it as Miracle Grow for your brain. It helps your brain cells grow and stay healthy. Just 20 minutes of walking is enough to wake up your mind. Habit 4. Learn something difficult.
This is perfect for our listeners.
Exactly. Learning a language is like a full-body workout for the brain. It uses different parts of the mind, memory, listening, and speaking. If you want a young brain, keep learning new things. If you find something easy, it's not growing your brain. If it feels difficult, you are building new paths. Habit 5. The cleaning crew. Sleep.
We can't talk about the brain without talking about sleep.
Sleep is when the cleaning crew comes into your brain. While you are asleep, your brain washes away all the trash and toxins that built up during the day. If you don't sleep 7 or 8 hours, the trash stays there. That is why you feel foggy the next day.
Michael, looking at this list, I realized something. I used to be very proud of working late. I would stay up until 1 a.m., drink a lot of coffee, and think I was being a hero.
I think we all did that. It was almost like a competition. Who sleeps the least?
But I was so unhappy. I was stressed, I was gaining weight, and I was making mistakes at work. When I changed my habits, when I started sleeping 8 hours and stopped checking my phone in the morning, everything changed. I feel like I have a new brain now. I learn faster and I don't get angry as easily.
I had the same experience with the power hour. I used to check my phone every 10 minutes. I couldn't finish a single book. Now I put my phone in a drawer at 8 a.m. That 1 hour of focus is more productive than 5 hours of busy work.
It really is about taking back control. We are not slaves to our phones or our cravings. We can choose to be sharper.
Now, listeners, we don't want you to feel overwhelmed. If you try to do all 5 habits tomorrow, you might quit by Wednesday.
That's true. Changing habits is hard. How do we make it easy?
Use the small step strategy. 1. Pick only one. Just choose one habit from our list. Maybe it's the 20-minute walk. 2. Make it easy. If you want to walk, put your shoes next to the door the night before. 3. The 5-minute rule. If you don't want to do your deep work hour, just promise to do 5 minutes. Usually, once you start, you will continue.
I love that. Just 5 minutes is a very small hurdle. And remember to celebrate. When you finish your walk or your English lesson, tell yourself, well done. That little bit of positive emotion helps the habit stick.
Exactly. We are building a new identity. You're becoming a person who cares about their mind.
We have talked a lot today. Michael, can you give us a quick summary for our friends?
Of course. 1. Your brain can change. Neuroplasticity. You're never too old to get smarter. 2. Stop multitasking. It's a trap that makes you tired and slow. 3. Move and eat well. Oxygen and healthy fats are the best fuel for your mind. 4. Deep work. Give yourself 1 hour of no distractions every day. 5. Sleep. Let the cleaning crew do its work.
And here is our Rom English challenge for this week. Choose one habit we talked about today, do it every day for 7 days, then come back to this video and leave a comment. Tell us which habit you chose and how you feel.
We really want to hear from you. Your stories inspire us and help other people in the community.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the Rom English Podcast. It is always a pleasure to learn with you.
Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us create more content for you.
Take care of your brain, stay curious, and keep practicing your English.
We will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.